Japan House, or house number 2, is being renovated and refurbished so that we can take on new students that are arriving here at Pearson College this fall. The college is currently at 160 students, and we're growing to 200 over the next 2 years. So it's absolutely essential that we have this newly refurbished house ready to go for those incoming students in the fall of 2017. Well, Pearson College was established in 1974, so that's 43 years. And over those 43 years, time and many, many years of students have taken their toll on the building. And so the wear and tear factor, plus the fact that its heating systems and a lot of the supporting infrastructures become worn down and needs to be replaced. So primarily it's an internal renovation to bring it up to earthquake standards for the provincial codes, as well as to make it meet all the most current regulations for fire safety. This is the newly renovated student common room in the refurbished house. And what we've done is we've actually taken out the previous walls and we've pushed it out to the perimeter of the roof line. So we've added a considerable amount of space. All of the baseboards have been removed, so no baseboard heating. We're going to be using a ductless heat pump to provide heat to the room. So once again, much more energy efficient. We've also incorporated a unique feature. We've added 2 skylights to the room. We've added a storage space. So should the room be required as a classroom, the chairs can be stored in here, and when they're required, they can be taken out. When they're not required, they can be put back, and it can be converted completely for use for the students for recreation and other purposes. So we're on the second floor, and as you can see, new paint scheme, new very high intensity lighting to provide good lighting for the students, and all natural wood staircases. One of the unique things about the loft bedrooms for Japan House is that instead of all of the armoires and storage cupboards being on the lower floor, they will now be located for each of the students on the upper floor in the loft. So they're being designed and built very specifically in a different version so that their dresser and their storage and their armoire will be next to their bunk in the loft. So all the bunks have been configured for certain pieces of furniture to slide underneath, and of course the reduced size armoire is also going to fit up here. So once again, the students living in this refurbished house will not have to go to the lower floor to get to their clothing and belongings. So through here, you can see that we took advantage of what used to be just a space that was covered in by a wall. So we've actually added a 5th bed, an opportunity, should we ever need it, space for a 5th bed in the dormitory. And you'll see that that capacity is also located downstairs in this refurbished house. One other thing that's going to be useful for students, you'll notice that every electrical outlet in all of the student rooms have a USB connection. So it's going to be quite advantageous as they set up at their desks. They're going to have a lot of opportunities to power up their devices, which are pretty common amongst all students today. So it's a great feature. So once again, the bathrooms have been made to be very bright and visually appealing, with tying in the ocean tile with the natural colors of the sea embedded in the sea glass into the counters. This bathroom, or this washroom, has actually been modified slightly. So we've created a wall here. We've taken out some space. Instead of 2 showers in a bathtub, there's now just 2 showers in this space. And I'm going to show you why as we go around to the other space. But this is a new addition to the refurbished house, and this is our first gender-neutral bathroom in the dormitories. I'll let Aziz take a shot of that. One of the unique changes we've made in the refurbished house is the heating system. So as opposed to having the very energy inefficient baseboard heating, we've removed all of the baseboards from around the perimeter of the rooms, and we've installed a heat pump system, which is much more efficient. So you'll see it'll be centrally controlled for the students, and they'll get their heating through these vents, and we've incorporated a ducting system throughout the building for both the upper and the lower floors. The energy efficiency with the addition of a heat pump is going to probably reduce our electric bill by at least 70%. We are going to have LED lighting throughout the building, and as I said, just the insulation alone with new windows, soundproofing and insulation in the rooms and some of the exterior walls is going to make a significant change to just the level of reducing the level of energy required to keep the place warm or cool in the summer. This is the second of 5 houses that has been completed in terms of refurbishment. We have 3 more houses to go, and the current plan is to do 1 house each year starting in next summer 2018, 2019, completing the 3rd house in the summer of 2020. So these renovations are a combination of sponsorship and donations to the college, which allow us to continue the educational mission of Lester B. Pearson College of the Pacific, and to continue to bring young, engaged students from all around the world. So overall, we're upgrading all of the features in the house to make them not just a safe and secure place to live, but also a comfortable place to live.